Fiscal Choices, Canada After the Pandemic, written by Michael M. Atkinson and Hei-Zhen Mu, and published by University of Toronto Press.
Well, the title is Fiscal Choices, and so it's about choices and about the fact that we as Canadians do have some choices about our collective economic future. So that's really the issue, and in many ways we start and we use the pandemic as a pivot point. We say, the pandemic gives us a chance to take a look at how we're doing, what our vulnerabilities are, what our strengths are, how we manage that crisis, and by the way, what is the future? How are we going to handle the bigger crisis coming at us after this?
We interviewed more than 70 politicians, bureaucrats, economists, the think tank, credit rating agency, international organization representatives. And we found, first of all, our politicians are very intelligent. Some of them read more books than we do. And we have a kind of a message for politicians is we want them to think a little bit bigger.
Our senior leadership is very competent, thoughtful, but very cautious.
The message of this book is we should think even bigger to really look at how our economy works, where the productivity is from, and to build a resilient and a stronger Canadian economy.
We collectively, the Canadian people, are entrusting a fairly small group of people to make fundamental decisions about how we're going to manage our economy. So it's natural for those people in a democratic society to expect that the people making the decisions answer for them.
Accountability, it's actually the center of a democratic system. We should have a basic accountability to voters, to taxpayers, about how this money is used and what kind of outcome this taxpayer money is producing.
I hope that readers will feel that Canadians collectively have a choice, that our economic future is to some degree at least in our own hands. We're not just buffeted about by international developments or technological advances. We can make good decisions or mediocre decisions. And I'd like them to feel that right now, our political and economic leaders, the people who are actually the brains trust responsible for this, are pretty competent and able. They will make mistakes, and we document some of the errors that were made. We have to make sure that we don't have unreasonable expectations. At the same time, we need to be positioned for the future. The pandemic was a major episode that we responded to quite well. There will be others. There are others. And we're being tested. I want readers to feel and understand that we can pass the test or we can fail it. I mean, the country's future is not a given. It's in our hands.
Fiscal Choices, Canada After the Pandemic, written by Michael M. Atkinson and Hei-Zhen Mu, and published by University of Toronto Press.
We would like to thank very much the colleagues who read various parts of this manuscript. They made this work much, much better than it would otherwise have been. We also want to thank the University of Toronto Press for arranging for 3 excellent reviewers. Again, they really, really improved the book. And finally, we want to make sure we thank the Donner Foundation for the recognition. We're thrilled. We're just thrilled that we're being recognized in the same way that so many other excellent books have been recognized over the years. The Donner Foundation gives us a chance to amplify our work and to recognize public policy work that's being done across the country. We're very, very appreciative.
I want to thank the SHIRK grant first. The SHIRK grant has been supporting my research for years, including this book project. This work wouldn't be possible without SHIRK's continuous support. I also want to thank the more than 70 interviewees who spent their time to share with us some of their insights, even during the COVID time, which is a stressful time. And we also want to thank our wonderful research assistants, including particularly the wonderful RA former student and co-author Marisa Nenhan Lozano. Thank you.